today we're making chicken and shrimp and broccoli Alfredo. So we're gonna cut up everything, and then I'm gonna tell you about my seasonings I'm gonna put on the different meat, which is the shrimp and the chicken. The chicken is over here in the cut right here. You will be using chicken breast. I only have 3 chicken breasts out, and I have a ton of shrimp. This is the broccoli, fresh broccoli I'll be using. This pot over here will be for the shrimp when we season it. And then we're going to chop up the chicken breast when we get done with the fresh veggies. So these are all the seasonings. I will have that in the description box below as always. And I'm going to get started, guys. So I'll take up all your time because this is going to be a little minute video. Sir, y'all hear that? That's the oven telling me it's at 350. What your oven should be on, 350. So let's get to it. So like I said, the first thing we're going to do is cut up this broccoli. And we're going to put it in this little small pan because I don't really got a lot of broccoli. So I'm just going to cut them up. Just make sure you get like most of the stem off because this is going to be Alfredo. Good, y'all. This will be good, y'all. Flip this. All right, so I have, like I said, I have 3 chicken breasts. 1, 2, and 3. I won't be putting my chicken breast in a oil pan like this because it's gonna be baking in the oven. That's why the oven is set to 350. You're gonna cut the chicken breast up into little dices, but not too small, but small enough so when you picking up your chicken Alfredo, you can get the shrimp, the chicken, and the broccoli and the noodles all at the same time. You don't have to constantly digging in the fork. I mean, not digging in the plate. So let's cut up these into little small dices, and when we get done cutting them into small dices, we're going to put them inside of the foil pan or whatever pan that you'll be using. All right. Cut them up just like this. So this is one little side. Just chop them up like this. They're going to cook down, so don't worry about it. And then we're going to season it once we get done dicing all of them up. Cut up like this. Now we're going to start seasoning. So the first thing we'll start seasoning is our chicken breast. So I'm going to put some Mrs. Dash garlic and herb on there. Right, and now I'm going to put some onion powder, pepper, seasoned salt, garlic powder, never had too much garlic. You can never have too much garlic. You can never have too much. And salt. And we're going to season the shrimp with the same seasonings. All right. So and I like to mix it around so I'll make sure the backs of the meat and the other side of the meat get some seasons as well. I'm not going to over season it because the shrimp going to have seasoning, the broccoli going to have salt and pepper, and then the Alfredo sauce, you don't want to over season it, but it's going to be seasoned enough. And I try to make sure that it's a non-stick pan so it won't burn and it won't stick to the bottom of the pan. So if you have a non-stick pan, please use that. If not, just use it and just put some butter down or some non-stick spray. Compromising. All right, so we're going to put the chicken breast in because it takes the most time. The chicken breast will be cooking for 30 to 40 minutes. You know, chicken breasts take a little bit more time, but being that they cut up into small dice, it's not going to take as much time. So I will check on them at the 25-minute mark, and then if you need a little more time, you see it's not completely done, you know how chicken breast looks when it's supposed to be done. I'll show you guys, obviously, and then we're going to come back, and then we're going to start making our Alfredo. So I'm gonna put these in with our shrimp. So I have 2 sticks, 2 tablespoons of butter, not 2 sticks, 2 tablespoons of butter inside. Maybe that's 3. We're gonna say 3 tablespoons because we got a lot of shrimp. So once we get done with that, make sure you wash your hands before you start touching any other meat. So like I said, we're gonna season the shrimp the same exact way, but we're gonna put it inside the pan or whatever dish you're using before you start seasoning, because you don't want to have to transfer the seasonings over. So I'll be using this, and this is the shrimp. This is the jumbo one, but you can use the large or the medium. I just like getting the jumbo one because the jumbo one and still look like a large when it get done cooking. So yeah, let's get to the seasoning. So Mrs. Dash, going back, like I said, to the same seasonings. Going back, like I said, to the same seasonings. Hey. Alright. Onion powder. And you don't want to put the shrimp on until you don't want to put the shrimp on until your noodles is almost done. Because like these doesn't take that long. It's going to take about 5 to less than 10 minutes. Same thing for the broccoli. The noodles will take a little longer. They probably take about 12 to 15 minutes, depending on how many noodles you have in there and if how your water is when you put the noodles in. I have the pot on the stove already with water full, not all the way to the top, but I put some salt at the bottom of it as well to give the noodles a little taste, and so they don't stick. All right, so we're gonna put some pepper. Seems like I'm all over the place today, but this meal, it comes with a lot of instructions, a lot of stuff, but we got this, guys. We got this. Yes, we making some chicken Alfredo. Simply ShaQuoya came through on YouTube. Okay, all right. So I'm sorry, this was garlic powder that I put in as well. It's optional if you want to put some seasoning salt. Put a little bit, not a lot, because you don't need all that after you just put all this other seasoning in, especially when it's shrimp. You can mix it up. I just leave it like this. Once again, we're not going to put this on the stove until the chicken breast is almost done. Then I'm going to meet you guys at the stove to make our chicken Alfredo out this world. It's going to be table. We got the shrimp on the stove. We got the broccoli. I just put some salt and pepper and about 1/4 cup of water. And this is the pot that I'm using for the fettuccine noodles. I'm going to put them in right now because the water is boiling. And I put salt at the bottom as well, like I said. So we're going to just turn all the eyes on, the other eyes on, because the chicken breast is almost done. I put, make sure you turn in your chicken breast as well. Don't just let it sit, put it in the oven and forget about it. No, you need to make sure you're flipping it so it won't be hard on one side. And if you feel like it get too hard on one side, you forgot to check it, just put some butter in there, about 1/4 cup of butter or 1/3 cup. We're gonna, like I said, turn every eye on. I'll put them on medium heat. The broccoli can be on low. And like I said, I'm gonna put the fettuccine noodles in right now. I'm not gonna put that much, it's just me and Lubby, but I'm gonna put enough. Ooh, y'all think that on the front one? I'm gonna put enough, just like this. And just let them in like that. You could put more if you like. I'm gonna put a little bit more. I like to spread mine out so when they start cooking in, that they go around. So you leave that alone. You're gonna let the noodles do whatever it does. You don't have to break it. Some people break them. I like long noodles. I like to wrap my fork around them, so that's why I leave them like they are. And like I said, we're gonna turn these eyes on and we're gonna start cooking the shrimp down with the butter. So your shrimp should look like this. If you use the same seasoning as I use, shrimp should look like this. This is the butter. And you're going to cook it down until, like I told you, until the shrimp look like it's like pink. All right, guys. Now we got the shrimp, the broccoli, and the noodles is cooking now. You see that they now inside the pot. The the shrimp is buttery and it is cooking, guys. You are welcome to put more seasoning in if you like, but don't be trying it while it's raw, y'all. Don't do that. And then the broccoli is going to take it doesn't take long for broccoli to cook. You want to continue to check on your chicken breast while you are cooking this meal. Sometimes people forget about their chicken breast and their chicken breast be dry. Make sure you check in on that chicken breast. All right, guys. So everything is done. The chicken, the shrimp, the broccoli, and the noodles. So this is how you want to make sure. Try the noodles to make sure they to your liking. Some people I know like them a little harder. Some people like them a certain type of way. But I like mine soft, but not too soft. So they mushy. I don't like mushy noodles. So that's what we're going to now drain the noodles. And then we're going to start making our Alfredo. So I'll be right back with the noodles being drained. Now that the noodles is drained, now you're going to start adding your shrimp, your broccoli, and your chicken. Then you're going to put the sauces on top. So we're going to first start with our broccoli. Just add it in the pot, just like this. Make sure you're not getting that extra water. That's why I use a spoon like this to get that extra water off. All right, mix it up. Make sure your eye is on low heat while you putting all this different stuff in so you won't burn the noodles. The next will be our shrimp. Want to use the same spoon, y'all. All right, we're going to just put them in, put them in, put them in. I like to put some of my butter sauce inside of here. Like if I got a little like this left, I don't know if y'all can see it. I like to put that in a little bit, add a little taste, okay? All for the taste. Okay, so it's starting to look like this. Okay, some people eat it just like this. Oh no, but not us. So we're gonna now add our chicken. This is how the chicken turned out. Let's put the chicken right in. Mix it all up. Oops, we is getting that piece of chicken all. Ooh, that piece of chicken too. What are they trying to? They're trying to hide. So once you get everything you cooked inside, you want to make sure all the noodles is spread it apart and it's mixed in with the meat and the broccoli, the shrimp, everything. The chicken, make sure it's mixed up. All right. And if you feel like your noodles, is sticky, like I like to run a little bit of cold water over them before I put them back in the pan or pot, whatever I'll be using. So now we're gonna start adding our sauces. So we're gonna use Ragú Classic Alfredo. I'm gonna put the first jar in just like this. First jar in, and then you want to mix it up. Don't just put the second one in. You want to mix it all the way up. Ooh, it's getting messy. See how it's looking? Oh, it's looking like a, oh, look at that. All right, guys, this is the finished product. We have our chicken Alfredo with shrimp and a broccoli. Yes, guys, we did that. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Please subscribe, like this video, share this video, and comment down below if this video is very helpful for you. As always, thank you for watching. Bye.